What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and as you can tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, we are doing this series where I go into NBA2K20 and I put rosters out from a specific year. So this video is going to be 2009-2010, and we're going to be doing a 5-year simulation, 5 to 7, or I should say 5 to 8 year simulation of the 2010 draft classes careers, I should say. So like the best players from the 2010 draft class would be John Wall, Marcus Cousins, Paul George, Hassan Whiteside, Evan Turner, not that good, Eric Bledsoe, Greg Monroe, Lance Stevenson, Gordon Hayward. He went like 9th or something. Avery Bradley. All these guys, Alfred Camino, and Patrick Patterson, Mania Bielisa, and I think that is gonna be it for this year. So I am gonna simulate, as I said, 5 to 8 years in NBA 2K20, and see how their careers play out with different teams. Maybe not different teams, because obviously the records, like the guys, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing, like the worst teams in the league, like the Kings and the Knicks and the Timberwolves and the Pistons, are kind of like the worst teams in the league today. So I'll see you guys who wins the NBA Finals, and then I'll go into the offseason and go to the NBA Draft. Alright, this is not the NBA Championship screen, but Gilbert Arenas is your MVP. Brendan Jennings is the Rookie of the Year. J.J. Barea is your 6th man, playing in Dallas. Alright. LeBron James is your depoy. Anthony Tolliver, most improved. This would be a Then Steve Clifford is your Coach of the Year. D Wade, here is your All-NBA first team. My goodness. All-NBA second team: D Rose, Darren Williams, Kevin Durant, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dwight Howard. Alright, so was this like his last years in the Orlando Magic? Yeah, this is one of his last years in the Orlando Magic. All-NBA third team: Kobe, Brandon Roy, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom. I don't know why he had so much assist, but Jermaine O'Neal is on an All-NBA third team as well. All-defensive team: Tony Allen, Karolinko, Ben Wallace. Then all defensive second team, we got Chris Paul in New Orleans. He's 90 overall. Alright, I could see that. And then here's your all rookie teams. Get Wesley Matthews on there. He averaged 9.4 as a rookie in real life. Then he averaged 8.6. Here's Garrett Temple as alright. And then here's your all rookie second team. No one really we know. So here are the standings. And the Eastern Conference: Orlando goes 64-18, Boston 16-20. Again, New York is not a good team. They have Alex Caruso, who is probably like, okay, he would be like 17 or 18. I don't know why he's there, but Larry Hughes. Alright. Danilo Gallinari. I think this would be his rookie. This is year's Pro 3, but then they have Darko Milicic. But that was Eastern Conference standings. Then San Antonio and Dallas both had 50+ games. I could see that Timmy D went off. And then also 5 teams. Trailblazers did good with Brandon Roy, Marcus Aldridge, and Greg Oden, who had a great season. I know, who knows? Maybe Greg Oden would be like an All-NBA player. Then Karolinko, he averaged 1.3 steals, 1.4 blocks. And then there's Kobe Bryant. Let's go check out the league leaders. Again, this is like a rookie. This isn't like what Click Production did when he resimulated the whole, like 10 years, 2010 to 2020. This is just seeing how the rookies did, but we can always overview like league leaders. Here's your Rip Hamilton. Alright. Blake Griffin, this would be his rookie year, but this is year's pro. Is wrong. This should be Steph Curry's rookie year, I think, too. So I'll see you guys with who wins the NBA championship. Oh wow, the Wizards. Okay, the Utah Jazz win it with Darren Williams. Alright, he's been going off a little bit. So this is the off season. This is where the video really starts. Here's your player retirements: Jim Jackson, PJ Brown. Alright. Okay, there wasn't really a lot of retirements this season. League meetings. Decline all of these. Here's your draft lottery. So the Timberwolves. Okay, so the Hawks via Brooklyn. Alright. I don't know why. Okay, so the Pistons have the first pick, and the Brooklyn Nets have. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Keep on thinking this is a rebuild. Not a rebuild. Been doing a lot of rebuilds recently. NBA draft. So the mock drafts have John Wall going to the Pistons. He averaged 16 and 16 in Kentucky. Then DeMarcus Cousins averaged 21-14. Alright, then Hassan Whiteside is projected to go third, according to DraftSpix. Sean Reynolds, who is this? Should I know who this is? No, I don't think I should. Paul George supposed to go fifth? Wait, the Bucks have the fourth pick and the sixth pick. Alright, let's see how this goes. Number one pick, the Detroit Pistons select DeMarcus Cousins. Alright. Alright, now the Brooklyn Nets are on the clock. They select. They traded the pick. Alright. Traded. I didn't get to see the. Yeah. Oh, they picked Sean Reynolds. He's not even a player, so we don't have to worry about him. Now the New York Knicks are on the clock. They can take Paul George. Oh, they take John Wall. They take John Wall out of Kentucky. New York has John Wall. Alright. So no Jeremy Lin, John Wall. The Bucks, and they select Evan Turner. Little do they know. The Timberwolves are on the clock. They select Hassan Whiteside. Alright, Minnesota gets Hassan. Now the Bucks have another pick. Who are they going to pick up? They're going to pick up Derek Favors. Alright, so they traded their other pick for, I don't even know who. I'm going to have to go to transaction report later. Now the Sacramento Kings, who got Boogie in real life, take Eric Bledsoe. Alright, so Eric Bledsoe was Boogie's replacement. Did Eric Bledsoe go to Kentucky? I don't know. But Houston Rockets have the 8th pick. They traded it for Glenn Davis. Big baby Glenn Davis. Now the Celtics actually have. Well, this could be big. They take Lance Stevenson. So they add him to the big four of, obviously, you know. Wow. Now Golden State's on the clock. They take Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe was a decent, like an okay player. Now the Charlotte Hornets have the 10th pick. Alright, I'll see you guys if a team actually, like, takes a real NBA player. And yeah, I'd probably just go to sim to the end. So Marcus Cousins goes number 1, as you saw. It's 8 badges. He's got no defensive. But let's go outside of the top 10. Epike Udo goes number 12 to the Thunder. Gordon Hayward goes to the Nets. And Paul George drops to 14 to the New Orleans Pelicans. And Ed Davis goes to the Thunder as well. Avery Bradley goes to the Bulls. Wesley Johnson goes to the Suns. Alfred Gumino goes to the Wizards. And then other guys. Monty Bjelica goes to the Thunder as well. The Thunder's had a lot of pick in this draft. And Patrick Patterson goes to the 76ers. Alright, so what we're going to do is do auto-generate rookies for the rest of the 5 seasons. Just because we're going to do other videos of 2010 all the way up to 2020. The Kings actually got Kenyon Martin. Was he on the Kings? And alright, I guess okay. He got trade. Okay, this is kind of confusing. But the Kings have Eric Bledsoe. Also the Tyreek Evans. The Knicks had John Wall, is already the best player in their team. The Nets drafted Gordon Hayward. They also got Yao Ming in free agency. Alright, good for them. That might be a good team if Gordon Hayward develops, or when he develops. Pelicans, they already have Chris Paul, which would be the New Orleans Hornets, but, you know, it's fine. They have Paul George. This is a contending team already. They already have David West, too, Peja. Timberwolves have Caleb, Ricky Rubio, who they drafted. Corey Brewer. Then they just got Hassan Whiteside, who could pair up with Kevin Love and Ricky Rubio. Next team, the Golden State Warriors. They have Monta Ellis, Stephen Curry, and Greg Monroe. I don't know if Greg Monroe is going to be something, but you got to control him. Next team up is the Milwaukee Bucks, who obviously have Brandon Jennings. They have Andrew Bogut, and they just got Derek Favors and Evan Turner, starting out as 22 years old. Boston Celtics traded for Lance Stevenson. And yeah, we're gonna go probably to All-Star break and see how everyone is doing. Just realized that to edit all of these guys' years pro. Here are your All-Star notables. Derrick Rose is an All-Star. Michael Redd is an All-Star. Alright. Tony Parker is. Greg Oden, one-time All-Star. Monta Ellis, one-time All-Star. Darren Williams, one-time All-Star. Joe Johnson is an All-Star. Chris Bosh is. Lamar Odom. Everyone else, legends. End of season number 1. Dwight Howard is your MVP. John Wall, Rookie of the Year. James Harden is your 6th Man of the Year in OKC. Gary Payton the second is your most improved. Alright, Jim never would I think I would ever see the day that Jim Boylan is Coach of the Year. But moving on, Darren Williams on NBA first team. Guy's a beast. Here's LeBron, Kevin Durant, Gilbert Arenas, Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom, Greg Oden. Bro, that guy's a beast. Alright. And there's Chris Paul, Dirk, Carmelo, Anthony, and Pau Gasol. All defensive first team. All defensive second team. Then here's your Milwaukee first team. And then here's your Milwaukee second team. Got Evan Turner and Eric Bledsoe on there. Let's go check out the league leaders first. Got KD, Gilbert Arenas, Michael Redd, Kobe Bryant, John Wall is 6th in the league in his rookie year. Derrick Rose, Ron, Greg Oden, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Dwayne Wade, Gordon Hayward 15th, Marcus Cousins 16th. Alright, Kyle Korver had a 20-point per game season. Wow. Then there's Chris Bosh in Toronto. So you already saw. Actually, let's just go over John Wall's numbers again. 27 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, 44, 32, 67 splits. Gordon Hayward, 22, 4, and 3 with 1.5 steals, 42 from the field, 35 from 3, about 79 from the line. Yao Ming, he had a decent season. Paul George is the leading scorer of the New Orleans Pelicans, 18 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, 45, 37, 81 splits. Chris Paul had a good season too, Peja 2, David West as well. That team's pretty good. They went 55 and 27. Here's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio had a great season, as long as K Love. Hassan West had 14, 11, 2.5 blocks, 44 from the field, 58 from the line. He definitely had a great rookie season. With that 2.5 blocks that he had. Warriors, Monta Ellis had a good season, same as Stephen Curry. Greg Monroe, 10.5 and 10, 3.5 steals, 3.5 assists, 1 steal, 44 from the field. He did not have a bad season. Then we have Milwaukee, Derek Favors, 11, 5.5, about a steal and about a block, 55 from the field. He had a good season as well, only getting about 25 minutes a night. Here's Evan Turner, 10.5, 4.5, and 5. He had a good all-around season without a steal a game, 40% from the field, 34 from 3, 75 from the line, getting about 24 minutes a night. Here's Boston. They didn't really have a leading scorer, so they didn't do too good this season. Rasheed Wallace, I forgot they had him. KG, Devin Harris. Alright, he wasn't actually bad. Where's Rondo? They trade Rondo for Devin Harris? Or did he just let him walk? Then they have Shaq like they did in real life in his last year. Watch him retire. Lance Stevenson, 5.5 points, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists. I just wanted to control the Celtics because, I don't know, I mean, he was in the top 10. So I did everyone in the top 10. 40% from the field, 29 from 3, only getting 16 minutes a night. Alright, here is the playoffs, and I'll see you guys with who wins the NBA championship. The San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship. Tim Duncan gets another Finals MVP. They beat the Magic in 7 games with Dwight Howard and all of them. He did Hercule. Player retirements. Dikembe Mutombo retires at 44 years of age. Gary Payton retires on the Boston Celtics. Sam Cassell, Alonzo Mourning on the Celtics as well. Retirement homes. Eric Snow, Jerry Stackhouse retires on the Jazz. Bruce Bowen retires. Brent Barry retires. Bobby Jackson retires. And yeah. So here's your Hall of Fame inductees. How come I didn't see Jason Kidd? I guess he didn't really play that much years in the NBA. And Gary Payton, of course. I guess Dikembe didn't make it. Dikembe Mutombo should have made it to the Hall of Fame. 9 and 10, 2.5 blocks. I mean, I guess the stats and numbers didn't really prove it, but definitely should have some accolades with his career. So yeah, I will see you guys at the beginning of the next season with all their overalls, and yeah. So Gallinari, he was here last year. I guess he was a kind of low overall. This is his second year pro. We also have Darko Milicic. He's a 75 overall. So John Wall's an 87 at year number 2. Gordon Hayward's an 84. Brook Lopez on his team. He's not the best, not the worst. Courtney Lee as well. Pelicans, Paul George an 85 to start his second season. Sam Weiss has an 81. Steph Curry's a 91. Monte Ellis, this fire front court, or back court I should say. Greg Monroe's an 80. Going to the next team. Brendan Jennings an 84. He should be 21 as of right now. Andrew Bogut, alright, and Derek Favors an 81 as well. Lance Stevenson 77, he did improve. Gilbert Arenas suddenly Sacramento Kings with Eric Bledsoe now. I don't think I actually went over Eric Bledsoe's stats last season. That's my bad. Put up 15, 1, 4.5, 1.2 steals, 41 from the field, and 32 from 3. Playing 25 minutes a night. But now he's definitely going to come off the bench. Wow. So yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the second NBA season. Alright, we're at All-Star break. Team LeBron, Team Kobe. Mike Conley is a one-time All-Star. Blake Griffin is an All-Star. We haven't seen anybody being an All-Star yet. Derrick Rose an All-Star starter. Wait, never mind. Forget what I said. DeMarcus Cousins. And he is on the Detroit Pistons, I believe. Why am I not using the Pistons? Did I really mess that? I really messed it up. I'm sorry about that, guys. I will fix that. Pistons, there you are. Marcus Cousins is an 87 overall, teaming up with Mike Conley, who's averaging 24 and 9. Tayshaun Prince as well. Rip Hamilton. This team's really good. I mean, they're 27 and 23, but whoa, 25, 13, 3, 40 from 3, and in his rookie season, he hit up 21, 10, or about 9.5, 1.3 blocks, 1.2 steals. Alright, Boogie. I guess he did deserve to be the #1 overall pick. Alright, so end of year number 2, Kobe Bryant's MVP. Okay, auto-generated. George Hill, 6th man. Dwight Howard, defensive player. Frank Vogel is your coach of the year, the LA Lakers. Here's your NBA first team. NBA second team, Timmy D. Of course. NBA third team, Dwayne Wade, Gilbert Arenas of the Sacramento Kings, and Greg Oden, who's on the Denver Nuggets, who destroyed the game. All defensive first team and all defensive second team. So let's see how our guys did. Here are your league leaders. Kobe average, you saw his numbers. John Wall, 25.6 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 2 steals, 47, 37, 71 splits. Gordon Hayward, 25, 5.5, 3, 1.4 steals, 46, 37, 78 splits. DeMarcus Cousins, 25.6 points a game, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block, 50% from the field, 38 from 3, and 67 from the free throw line. I did see Paul George. Let me just go to these player stats real quick. The Timberwolves had Hassan Whiteside. He averaged 15 and 11.5 with 2.5 blocks. Alright. Then the Warriors had Greg Monroe, who averaged 13 and 11.5, 4 assists, 1.2 steals, and 44 from the line. Milwaukee Bucks, dude, Michael Redd is actually pretty pretty decent after not being that good this 9-10 season. He only averaged 12, but Derek Favors 12.5, 7 and 52 from the field. Evan Turner 11, 4.5, 6.2, 1 steal, 41 from the field, 28 from 3. All right. Boston Celtics, they have Yao Ming now. Wow. They only went. Lance Stevenson actually got a jump. 10.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1 steal, 45, 37, 74 splits. Way better season, Lance Stevenson. Sacramento, Eric Bledsoe being the backup point guard, 17.5 points a game, 4 assists, 1 steal, 46, 36, 78 splits. There's New York. Where's Pelican? Okay, Paul George, 23.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2 steals, 48, 40, 80 splits. Alright, PG. And at the end of this, we're going to have a debate who was the best player of the 2010 draft class in 5 years. I am 1 game late, but the Milwaukee Bucks are actually in the NBA championship after they have a 55-27 record. Let's see who performed well. Michael Redd, Brennan Jennings, Evan Turner stepping up the game. So game 1 goes to San Antonio. Okay, so San Antonio is going to do a clean sweep. Look at this team. Manu, Tony Parker, Matthew Fletcher, Tim Duncan, Jermaine O'Neal, and Tyson Chandler off the bench. Alright. But the Milwaukee Bucks do get a game. They get 2 games. They get to... If they win this game and come back 3-0, oh my gosh. They're going to do it. They came back 3-0. The Milwaukee Bucks. So Evan Turner and Derek Favors already have something towards their best player list, but I don't know if those guys are going to be the best players, but they already have a ring on their resume. So Shaq retires, as long as Michael Finley and Brent Barry. I thought he retired last year, but guess not. Antoine Jameson retired. Brian Scalabrine, the GOAT, retired with the Memphis Grizzlies. Lance Thomas retired. I don't... Alright. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, I think that is gonna be it. Go to league meetings. Decline all these. And I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. Season number 3, the Milwaukee Bucks actually added Rudy Gay. That's really good. Derek Favors an 82, Evan Turner is an 80. Let's see here. Lance Stevenson is an 80. Eric Bledsoe is an 81. John Wall is a 92 overall, along with Joe Johnson. Alright. That's a good little 2 right there. Gordon Hayward's an 87. Paul George an 89. DeMarcus Cousins already a 90. Minnesota Timberwolves actually got Rashard Lewis. Hassan's an 85. And Greg Monroe is an 81. Alright, All-Star team, year number 3, Team LeBron, Team Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry is 1-time All-Star. DeMarcus Cousins is a 2-time All-Star. Joe Johnston is an All-Star starter. John Wall is a 1-time All-Star as well. Alright, end of season 3, and Russell Westbrook wins MVP in the Dallas Mavericks. Alright. Jason Richardson is 6th Man of the Year in Phoenix. And Dwight Howard is your back-to-back, maybe-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr of the Golden State Warriors. He's your NBA first team. Your NBA second team is right here. Blake Griffin made it. That's Melo. Blake Griffin has been beasting the sim. James Harden, all NBA third team. He's starting to show his potential. Alright, and Lamar Odom. And DeMarcus Cousins is your first all NBA team, I think. I don't know. But, here's your all defensive teams. Apike Udo makes it. He's actually doing not that bad. Alright, compared to in real life. So, excuse me there. Here are your league leaders. Westbrook, Durant, LeBron, Chris Paul, and Indiana. I didn't even realize that he left. Kobe, Paul George, Monte Ellis, Gordon Hayward, Kevin Love is in. Man, this is a fire front court. Alright, John Wall has been slowing down with the scoring, but he still averaged 8 assists, 22 points, 2.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 50, 40. But he shot really good from 3. How many threes did he attempt? Wow, he had to. Wow. Alright, he developed that 3-point shot. What's his rating? It's an A minus. Alright. Joe Johnson also had 22. Brooklyn Nets, Gordon Hayward, 26.5, 4.5, 3, 1.2 steals, 46, 39, 81 splits. This team is not the best. CJ Miles. Pelicans, Paul George, when showing out his potential when Chris Paul leaves, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, 50, 40, 85. Chris Paul is the closest guy to the 50-40-90 club. He was drafted 14th overall. It's kind of insane. Marcus Cousins, Mike Conley. Mike Conley had a great season. Marcus Cousins, 25.5 points a game, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.1 blocks, 53, 42, 70 splits. Beast. And Hassan Whiteside, 18 points, 12.5 rebounds, 2 blocks, 48 from the field. His best season yet. Golden State is Vince Carter now. Alright. Greg Monroe put up 12 and 12.5. 1.2 steals, 45 from the field. So Greg Monroe has been way better than in real life. I mean, I guess his first couple of years in the NBA weren't that bad. But Derek Favors, 11, 8, 1 steal, 1 block. Where is Evan? Okay, Evan Turner had a low scoring year. 9.5, 6, and basically 6. So he did not have a bad year, but percentage-wise, he did 40% from the field, 31 from 3, 76 from the line. He's getting around 26 minutes a night. And yeah, I guess, okay, I thought he was a leading scorer for some reason. I don't know why. Paul Pierce, obviously a beast. But Lance Stevenson, 12.2 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Alright, Lance, 46 from the field, 36 from 3, 74 from the line, 20. And he's getting 28.5 minutes a night. I'll see you guys with who wins the NBA championship. Alright, the 2013 NBA Finals is Chicago Bulls vs OKC Thunder. And OKC has 99 Kevin Durant, 95 James Harden, 83 Serge, and 84 Epke Udoh. So Epke Udoh has not been a bad player for them. Same with Serge Ibaka, who's obviously on their team 2009, 2010. Sean Nelson, he's an auto-generated rookie from Duke. And obviously Chicago has Derrick Rose. Drafted Avery Bradley. And the 2010 draft, he has not been bad for them either. I might have to control the Bulls too, just because Avery Bradley's been doing pretty good. Luol Deng. And they have LaMarcus Aldridge. They picked him up in the 2010 free agency, and obviously they have Joakim Noah's been a beast, and they have Raymond Felton off the bench, Taj Gibson, and 76 overall 37-year-old Allen Iverson. So let's get to this NBA Finals. Ball State game 1, the State game 2, and the Bulls, okay, Thunder won a game, but the Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls win the NBA championship. Alright, player retirements. Jason Kidd retires at the age of 40 on the Memphis Grizzlies. Steve Nash retires. Allen Iverson, Marcus Camby, Antonio Daniels, Ben Wallace, Big Z, Antoine Walker, Jason Williams, Katino Mobley, Steve Francis. Wow, Tyronn Lue, Monty Bjelica, Kobe Simmons. Kobe Simmons is just not good. Royce O'Neal. Alright. That looks to be about it. Terrence Davis. He hasn't really got an opportunity to play, I guess, but we're gonna. Alright, Hall of Fame inductees. Jason Kidd. Wow, Steve Nash did not make the Hall of Fame. Or Allen Iverson? Oh, I get it, because they started. Because it's a glitch where. Okay. I still don't know why he didn't make it. I guess because it says 19 years pro, but it only has like 12, or not even that. Bro, I have to clear my throat every 3 seconds. League meetings. I'll see you guys at the end of year 4 of 5. The New York Knicks added Al Horford, so 2 guys from Atlanta come to the New York Knicks, reunite. John was a 93 overall. Gordon Hayward's an 89. They also added DeMar DeRozan. Alright. And they got Thabo Sefolosha. New Orleans Pelicans, they added J.R. Smith, who's been balling out in Phoenix as of late. Paul George, 91 overall. DeMarcus Cousins, 92 overall. They also added Brook Lopez last year. I just didn't notice. Still have Tayshaun Prince and Mike Conley. Hassan Whiteside is the best player on the Minnesota Timberwolves. 88 overall. They also added Jose Calderon, who's been really, really good percentage-wise and numbers-wise. Hopefully he can feed Hassan Whiteside on the paint. Rashard Lewis, 87 overall. Freshman guard taught. Also an addition. Not bad. Now, Vince Carter's in 90 overall. Stephen Curry, Monte Ellis, I don't know where he went, but Greg Monroe's only an 82 overall, but he's putting up decent numbers. So so who left? Okay, no one left. Just Michael Rhodes is getting a little bit older and worse. Derek Favors an 83 overall. Evan Turner's an 88, just an 80 overall. He's an 83 now, so that percentage should go up. Boston, Lance Stevenson, 83 overall, and Sacramento. We got Eric Bledsoe is an 83, putting up decent numbers. Also, Gilbert Arenas is the starting point guard, so I think Eric Bledsoe would be putting up better numbers, but he is the backup. And yeah, let's move on to season number 4. Alright, season number 4 All-Star teams, Team LeBron and Team Kevin. Let's see. DeMarcus Cousins is an all-star starter as long as James Harden in his first ever year. But no one else. Like, where is John Wall? Where is Gordon Hayward? I do not know. Yeah, and where the hell is Paul George having 25.6 points a game? Like, what the hell? End of season number 4, and Kevin Durant with a cool 37 points a game as he gets his first MVP in the sim. Eric Bledsoe wins 6th Man of the Year. Alright, Eric Bledsoe. I see you. Miami. And Rick Carlisle is their Coach of the Year. Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry, and these two just destroyed. LeBron? Actually, I swear to God, if Dwayne Wade is on that team. Where's D Wade? Did he not make an All-NBA team? Alright, but I swear, if Dwayne is on the team, that would be the best big 3. Way better than Bosh. Cousins All-NBA second team. Kyle Lowry with the Toronto Raptors. He had a great season. As well as Carmelo Anthony was on the Memphis Grizzlies. Alright. Darren Williams, Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis is on Dallas alongside with Russell Westbrook, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, and Marc Gasol, who's on the Atlanta Hawks. He had a really good season, actually. Like, really, really good. Here's your all-defensive teams. 299s and a 97. Alright, Epic Udo makes the all-defensive second team. Back-to-back years. Here's your playoff. Miami Heat, obviously the first seed. They only won 53 games with J.J. Barea, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Junior Griffin, and Dwight Howard. LeBron, alright, Dwight averaged 22. LeBron averaged 33, 7, and 8. And Dwight Howard averaged 24, 14 and a half, 3 blocks. I mean, the bench was not the best, I would not say. Or I would say. Charlotte did pretty good. James Harden's on the Charlotte Hornets, and he had an amazing season. Man, this league. League leaders. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. He's just turned on the Jets. Carmelo, James Harden, Darren Williams, Russell Westbrook, Monte Ellis. Alright. Eric Gordon in Memphis. He had his years in Los Angeles, or the Clippers. He averaged like 20, 22 when he was younger. Kevin Love averaged 26 and 11 when Dwight Howard left him. Paul George, 15, John Wall, 16, and Gordon Hayward, 17 on the league leaders. Alright, so I do not know what just happened. John Wall, 25 points a game, 10.1 assists, 2 steals, 50, 40, 68. And he did not make an all-star team. Joe Johnson, good backup. Now the Brooklyn Nets, Gordon Hayward, 24, DeRozan, 20. Paul George, 25.5, 4.5, 3.5, 1.6 steals, 1.3 blocks, 50, 40, 86, Split. J.R. Smith had a good season as well. Cousins, 26 points, 13.2 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.1 block, 52% from the field, 40 from 3, 72 from the line. Mike Conley had another good season. Hassan Whiteside, first 20 points per game in his career. 21 points, 13 rebounds, 2.3 blocks. He actually had the most blocks in his rookie season. 50% of the field, that's first. And Calderon setting him up. Golden State, we got Greg Monroe, 14, 11.5, 4.6 assists. He's a good passer. 1.2 steals and 45 from the field. Alright. Milwaukee, Rudy Gay led the way. That did not mean to rhyme. Brandon Jennings has been pretty good in this sim. Derek Favors, 13, 7, 1 steal, 1 block, 54 from the field, 32 from 3. Did he? I don't think he took, yeah, he took 20. I don't know, yeah, he took 0 all these years, but he took 25 this year. He made 8 of them, though. What is his rating? To D-, so I don't know how he made 8, but, Evan Turner, 10.5, 5.5, 6.5, 1 steal, 43, 38, 81. Remember the beginning where I told you that he should be a better 3-point shooter? Well, he was. He definitely was. Boston, Lance Stevenson. Alright, he averaged 13.5, 6, 4.5, 1.5 steals, 46 from the field, 37 from 3, 67 from the line. Definitely not his best numbers. I think this season was his best numbers, maybe. I'm not sure, but he only played 22 minutes tonight. And yeah, Eric Bledsoe won 6th Man of the Year. He averaged more points than Gilbert Arenas. How many minutes did he average? He averaged 26, and Gilbert Arenas averaged 31. So in 26 minutes, he averaged 21.5, 2, 4.5, 1 steal, 47 from the field, 37 from 3, and 81 from the line. Alright. Tyler Gavin has been a good third option as well. And yeah, that caps it off, and I'll see you guys who wins the NBA Finals. Alright, my bad, but Golden State actually comes back 3-1 from this Miami Heat team, who has the ultimate big three of Dwight Howard, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade. That's like the second time we came back from a deficit, or one of our guys. Yeah, Milwaukee came back 3-0 against the San Antonio Spurs. Alright, season retirements, or player retirements, I do not mean to say season. Grant Hill retires with the Charlotte Hornets. Tony McDyess, Peja Stojakovic, Derek Fisher, Andre Miller, Shane Battier, Kenyon Martin, Wally Zerbiak, Luke Walton, Bonzi Wells, Steve Novak, Taj Gibson. I don't know why he's retiring, but Duncan Robbins. It's not going to be perfect rosters, but we're going to decline all of these, and I'll see you guys at the end or All-Star break of the 5th and final season. 93, Gordon Hayward's a 90, PG's a 91. By the way, I think they signed major contracts because they're restricted, and it was free agency, obviously. Where's DeMarcus Cousins? Where's DeMarcus Cousins? He's a 94 overall in Denver. 90. Greg Monroe's an 84. Derek Favors is an 84. Evan Turner is an 81. Lance Stephenson's an 85. Alright, he's doing really good. We lost all of our guys, or they're just getting really old, and we didn't trade them to Brooklyn for Jason Tatum. And Jalen Brown. Sacramento Kings, they have Eric Bledsoe, which is an 85 overall. And yeah, I'm gonna go user the Denver Nuggets. Alright, All-Star selections. Team Darren Williams. Alright. Marcus Cousins is an All-Star starter. And Rudy Gay is a one-time All-Star. James Harden, two-time All-Star, along with Kyle Lowry, but no one else. Joe Johnson is, though, but no one else. 5th and final NBA season. Darren Williams is your MVP. Williams is your 6th Man of the Year, playing for the Portland Trailblazers. Dwight Howard is your decoy, still in Miami. And Rick Carlisle is your back-to-back Coach of the Year. Stephen Curry, 35 and 12. And DeMarcus Cousins, all NBA first team. Wow. Alright. Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, Tim Duncan, Blake Griffin, and Marc Gasol, All-NBA second team. And Paul George of the New Orleans Pelicans makes the All-NBA third team. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's been beasting in this. And all defensive teams, here you go. And he actually went to Toronto after the first couple of years in Houston. So I went to the Toronto in the 2013 or 14 offseason. Alright, so your league leaders, we got Kobe Bryant still balling out 36, RIP Mamba. DeMarcus Cousins, 28 points a game, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, 2 blocks, 50, 38, 75 splits, playing 37 minutes tonight. It was number 7 in league leaders in scoring. Paul George, 9th, 26.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.4 blocks, 52 from the field, 43 from 3, 85 from the free throw line. You love to see it. Chris Bosh is playing in Utah. Alright. Who is this? Alright. Gordon Hayward's 18th, averaging 23, 4, and 3. John Wall, 22 points, 9.5 assists, 1.6 steals, 52, 45, 73 splits. Greg Oden has just been destroying. I wish he stayed in I mean, he's in 90. Okay, alright. 95 overall. And we got anybody else? Actually, let's go check out the player stats. Points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks, 48 from the field. Greg Monroe, 13 and 13, 4.5 assists, 1 steal, half a block, 43 from the field, easily his best season yet. Milwaukee, they had Derek Favors, 12.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1 block, half a steal, 53, 27, 69 splits. Evan Turner, he's kind of been like an all-around guy. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 43% from the field, 38 from 3, and 70 splits. Go to the Celtics. Lance Stevenson, his best season, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.3 steals, 49, 36, 80 splits. And then we have Eric Bledsoe. Had a down year, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 48, 41, 82 splits. You can definitely tell he's not going to be the best player out of the 7 teams I'm controlling. I'll have to fact check that. Alright, so the NBA playoffs, we only have 1 team in the East and 1 team in the West. So I'll see you guys in the NBA Finals, and after that, I'm going to have my own personal opinion on the debate who is the best out of all the players, and also you guys can leave comments down below which one you think is the best. And yeah, I'll see you guys with who wins the NBA championship. Alright, Heat and Jazz NBA Finals, Darren Williams, 90 overall, has been beasting. So it's Darren Williams and Chris Bosh against Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Thaddeus Young. Just kidding, Dwight Howard. So, let's see how this goes. Miami takes Game 2, Game 3, and clean sweep. LeBron James is your Finals MVP. The players we have to choose from is John Wall, Gordon Hayward, DeMarcus Cousins, Paul George, Hassan Whiteside, Greg Monroe, Derek Favors and Evan Turner, Lance Stevenson, Eric Bledsoe, and yeah, John Wall is up there. John Wall, easily top 3. I believe his best season was the 2013 season or 2013-14 season. 25 points, 10 assists. Brooklyn Nets, Gordon Hayward, he had actually really good seasons, but I don't know. He kind of had a down year the last year. His best season was easily 26.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists. Denver Nuggets, DeMarcus Cousins. He is the front runner for me. Just look at all these seasons. He didn't, no season averaging under 20 points a game. Best season was 28 points a game, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, 2 blocks, 50 I should say, 38, 75 splits. Paul George, he's going to be my second best guy. Hassan Whiteside, he was very good, but I don't know if he's going to be the best. Golden State, Greg Monroe, sorry buddy, you had really good seasons, but not as good to be the best. Same with Derek Favors and Evan Turner. Same with Lance Stevenson, and same with Eric Bledsoe. So my number 1 guy is going to be Boogie Cousins. My number 2 guy is going to be Paul George. It's going to be John Wall of the New York Knicks. It's going to be Hassan Whiteside of the Minnesota Timberwolves. He had very good seasons, great block shotter, or shot blocker, 17 points, 12.5 rebounds, 2.2 blocks in those 5 seasons. Now, Gordon Hayward, he's going to be my fourth and last guy that I'm going to mention on this list. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. This was simulating 5 years in the future of the 2010 draft class and see who was the best, and peace out.